War. War never changes.
Can you give us a question?
Don't be rude.
Us? Can you give us a question?
Don't be rude. No, I'm not going to give you a question. I'm not going to give you a question.
Can you stay categorical?
You are fake news.
Sir,
go ahead.
Can you stay?
Of course, Trump is a Nazi time again.
Let's deal with Hitler, okay?
I don't think it's hyperbolic to say that. I mean, that is Mussolini, Hitler-like language.
Trump's affinity for Hitler was always covered under an umbrella of his stupidity.
Echoing Hitler's words.
Listen to this.
Well, Hitler was duly elected.
Echoing the hateful rhetoric of Adolf Hitler.
Echoes Hitler.
That's the kind of language Hitler used in Mein Kampf.
Vermin and Hitler and Mussolini.
That's a horrifying clip. That's a fascist clip.
Just going full on Hitler.
From Hitler's Germany.
We just need to say, for the record, that the term vermin was really effectively used by Adolf Hitler.
Echo dictators like Hitler.
With language evoking authoritarian figures like Adolf Hitler.
Adolf Hitler,
Donald Trump parroted the autocratic language of Adolf Hitler.
Talk about the brilliance of Hitler's generals.
Correct.
Oh, yes.
Correct.
That Trump is now a dangerous hybrid clone of Mussolini and Hitler.
I will get to the Hitler.
basically saying that language is straight out of Adolf Hitler.
An ignorant person, when warned that Hitler used to call
vermin,
would stop.
Using the language of Hitler and Mussolini, and there's a lot of coverage of that clip. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah,
Trump's turning up the volume.
No.
Well, I don't see Hitler and Mussolini.
The Trump enjoyed the idea of being compared to Adolf Hitler.
Very similar to how Hitler established full power.
Headline: Trump calls political enemies vermin, echoing dictators Hitler and Mussolini. Adolf Hitler.
He would like to establish a massive series of concentration camps.
And which Mussolini and Hitler used.
If that sounds familiar to you, it's because it echoes the language of Adolf Hitler.
He doesn't feel it's an insult to compare him to Hitler.
Former president, who's also the current frontrunner for the Republican nomination,
That is Nazi imagery.
is mirroring the dangerous rhetoric Hitler used during the Holocaust.
That is the
language used
by Adolf Hitler.
Hitler and Mussolini. It's important to keep talking about this. I mean, he is echoing language used by Hitler.
Would take us down the road of Mussolini and Hitler.
I think the bigger problem is the enemy from within, not even the people that have come in and destroying our country. By the way, totally destroying our country. The towns, the villages, they're being inundated. But I don't think they're the problem in terms of election day. I think the bigger problem are the people from within. We have some very bad people. We have some sick people, radical left lunatics. And I think they're and it should be very easily handled by, if necessary, by National Guard, or if really necessary, by the military, because they can't let that happen.
Take a look at what happened.
You watch those nature documentaries on the cable?
Yeah.
See the one about lions?
Yeah. Get this lion. He's the king of the jungle. Huge mane. He's laying down under a tree in the middle of Africa. He's so big. He's so hot. He doesn't want to move. Now, the lion comes, they start messing with him. Biting his tail, biting his ears. He doesn't do it. The lioness, she starts messing with him. Come on, making trouble. Still, nothing. Now, the other animals, they notice this. And they start to move in. The jackals, hyenas, barking at him, laughing at him. They nip his toes and eat the food that's in his domain. They do this, and they get closer and closer and bolder, till one day, that lion gets up and prepares the shit, and everybody runs like a demon and eats everything in his path. Every once in a while, the lion has to show the jackals who he is.
I give you one message to hold in your hearts today. It's this:
Never, ever give up. I stand before you in this arena only by the grace of Almighty God.
I'm not just MAGA. I'm dark, gothic MAGA. America's just not just going to be great. America is going to reach heights that it has never seen before. The future is going to be amazing!
A new star. A star is born. Elon.
Massive, crushing victory. Get everyone, friends, family, people on the street. Put the signs up, put the hat on. Let's go.
This is what happens when the machine comes after you. What you've seen over the last several years, this is what it looks like.
That is what American exceptionalism is all about. That is what we are going to revive to, yes, make America great again.
Country and elect President Donald J. Trump and send him back to the White House to do the tough work of saving our country and serving the people. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. President.
This is I've got to say, this is the biggest red wave I've seen since Ronald Reagan's 49-state victory in 1984.
The Fox News decision desk can now officially project that Donald Trump will become the 47th President of the United States.
The former president's comeback will be complete with a win in Wisconsin, a state that he narrowly lost 4 years ago. He is now the second president in U.S. history to win non-consecutive terms. The first was Grover Cleveland in the late 1800s. Senator J.D. Vance will become the 50th vice president of the United States.
Well, I want to thank you all very much. This is great. These are our friends. We have thousands of friends in this incredible movement. This was a movement like nobody's ever seen before. And frankly, this was, I believe, the greatest political movement of all time. There's never been anything like this in this country and maybe beyond.